Hey guys, it's Marquita Bianca and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to go over how I am setting up my new planner, and this will be the one that we always say my new planner for the year, but Happy Planner always comes out with new things. So for right now, this is going to be my planner setup for spring, at least until the rest of summer. So we'll see how fall works out. But I really do love this new system, and it is really piggybacking off of my old system. It's not so different, but I want to show you how I incorporated all of the things that I used in my planning system before, or the way that I set it up, and translated it over to the new vintage Botanicals by Happy Planner. I am really in love with this planner. I'm really confident that this is going to work for me. I like the upgrades on the setup that I did, so I wanted to share them with you. So thanks for coming back to my channel. Thanks for clicking play. Please give this video a like if you like it, and also be sure to subscribe so that way you can stay tuned whenever I release a video. So I fell in love with, of course, the blush rings on this, as well as that the planner is a monthly layout format. If you guys saw my previous setup video, you know that I am usually a monthly planner to daily sheet girl, so I didn't really do a lot of weekly planning. And even though I do plan weekly, meaning that I break down kind of what I need to do on the course of a week, I didn't decorate a weekly theme or weekly spread in my planner. So that probably better describes my process before. But I'll put a link down in that in the description box so you can see that video. But nevertheless, I'm really loving this one. So let's hop into it. So this is, of course, my front page. Make sure I'm in focus so you guys can see. So I am not a super awesome person at hand lettering yet, and it's something that I want to practice and continue to get better. But for things like this, and wanting it to be pretty every time that I look at it, I use stickers actually. And so I'll show you what I used later on, because these stickers kind of appear also in the planner later. But this is me committing to this planner for the year. These are sticky notes that I had from my teacher planner, and I still do have my teacher planner in here. And then also new magnetic bookmarks, and I'll let you know where I got those from too. So this is my page for my name, and I actually have a lot of my pages clipped together, and there are so many videos walking you through how this planner looks. So I mean, At Home with Kita did one, and truthfully, she's the video that I first saw when this planner came out, and it was just so beautiful, so I knew that I wanted it. So if you want to see just a flip through of this video, then I'll link her down below, so that way you can go and check her out, because she's a pretty cool planner chick too. So April dashboard, it's just a really pretty planner, you guys. So for this page, the monthly dashboard, I'm still figuring out what I want to do with this. I kind of know what I want to do with it, so I'm going to test it out. If you follow me on Instagram, I showed you how I kind of test out a planner before I physically all move into it. So my Instagram is at Marquita Bianca, and there is actually a highlight for my planners, so you can kind of see what happens like in between me doing YouTube videos like this. So this is my monthly layout. This is still going to stay super simple. I really just want to put the events that we're having, the main things that need to jump out to me on paper. In my sidebar right here, I am going to keep track of the book that I'm reading for the month. So this will be the pages, how many pages I need to do per week in order to finish the goal of reading one day, reading the book that I am going to be reading for the month. So that's how I'm going to use my monthly layout. Then the monthly dashboard setup that they have, I really like this. So this is how I tested it out on when I put it on my Instagram. I'm still going to be using it the same way. Nothing's going to change for me. This is all going to be goals for just the different sections of life, so I can kind of look at everything all together and be able to track them. These stickers, of course, I'll share with you in just a little bit, but I have a MB section. This is going to be what I want to accomplish personally, the things that I want to accomplish within my home, the YouTube videos that I'm going to be putting out for the month, everything that's going to happen for our facility, the goals that I want to have for there. And I have a shoe here because we're hosting the opening night of Men's Fashion Week Virginia. So this I am still going to be using for my date nights, friend activities, and then my family things that I want us to do. So this will be like I would call it my adventure sections, my social sections, the things that I want to make sure that are still just as important as like a business priority. And then I, with March, started off using this as a area to write a scripture or some sort of leadership one-liner inspiration quote, something that I want to meditate on for the month, and I'm going to continue to use that like that. So that's going to stay. And then, of course, the daily task sheets that they have, this is how I'm going to be breaking it down. I just got inspiration from a couple of different places and tweaked it and really made it my own to see how this was going to work for me from my last planner setup, and I'm really, really happy with it. I used it for the last 2 weeks of March, and it worked out great. I was productive. I was able to get things done, so I'm going to keep it, and I'm not going to change anything about it. So I can kind of see on 2 pages everything that needs to happen for the week. I am using, of course, the days on the daily task sheet and each box for a day. And I've seen people kind of, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I like to have my days so that way if I don't get something done, I'm just going to move it right over. And the goal would be to not let it go past that second day if it was, right here. So I've got all of my days and dates already laid out. This last box here I'm going to use for social media. So this right here is saying over the course of this week, I need to have all of these social media things out. And I have hired a few helping hands, so they will help me to be able to continue to get those things out, stay on task with, because it's a lot. We have a lot going on. So this right here just keeps it in my face every single day saying, hey, did you get this one out? Did this one go up? Did this one go up? Was a Facebook invite made for this? Was an Eventbrite made for this? So that's that area down there. So that has really, really helped over the past 2 weeks. And then coming over here, I will have a running to-do list on the side, and again, kind of a dashboard that just has everything in my face. So Monday through Sunday, what we're going to be eating for dinner, the things that I need to buy during the week, because of course during the week it just always comes up where I'm like, oh, you know what, I need to grab this from the store. So that's where that's going to go. And then I have a notes section. If I talk to an instructor, they tell me something either needs to be ordered or done, I'm going to jot it down, because if it does not get written down, it might as well just not exist at all. I mean, that's just the way it is. So another one of these bookmarks. I'm going to share that with you in just a little bit too. So then I move over and I put my pages together. This is the classic teacher planner. And so this, if you saw my first setup video for 2019, you'll know that I use the teacher planner for organizing what's happening in each of my studio rooms within my building. I am still going to use that or use the teacher planner for that. The difference is how I'm setting it up. So I love Heather Keleva Plan. Shout out to you too. And I saw that she was using it for her social media planner, and I loved that. I love the setup that she did. And of course it was changing each of these boxes and theming them the way that they needed to be themed. And I love it. It's not sustainable for me. So I needed to make it so that way this could work. And then also I'm not having to spend, money on the stickers or ordering things or, finding things that I'm not using. One of my goals with setting up this planner was to use things that I already had. I didn't want to necessarily have to go out and buy a whole lot. Don't get me wrong, I love getting new stickers. I will always continue to get new stickers, but I want to make sure that I'm not hoarding, and I want to make sure that I'm using everything that I have equally, so I can have a nice influx of getting new things, and then of course using other things and just staying on budget too, right? So now instead of having my studios on the side, my studios are going to be up top, so A, B, C, D, and E, and then the last two boxes conveniently are perfect for the weekend. So we are closed on Sundays, but sometimes things happen on Sundays. So this will not only be for the classes that we're having, but it'll be for what is happening in the studio on that day at a certain time. Like for instance, right now we're building out Studio D, which is going to be our media room. So this is going to look more like a to-do list in these boxes than it is going to be a schedule like for the other boxes. And I love that because I can see what's happening at all times, and that's perfect for me. We do use an online calendar as well, but this is specifically for me. I can jot down if an instructor calls me and wants studio time for something. So if I jot it down here, then I know that it's not going to get lost, and then I can put it into our computer system later. So that really, really makes me happy. And then there are two note pages in the back of each monthly section. I'm going to be using those for my budget pages. So one is going to be for my home. The other will be for our facility. I wanted to do a top 3 like financial goal for the month in both my home and at work. So that's going to go here on the top 3 stickers. And then this is going to be just a running list of what is due, what the bill is, and what is the total. So I will be tweaking this as I go along to make sure it continues to work for me. But right now this is perfect because I can see what is happening and what bills are going out, how much is going out. And then each month my plan is to basically, I'll be taking the full month out, putting it together, putting it back on rings. And then each month I'll be able to go and see what the goals were, was everything getting done, and what needs to be pushed to the next month. And I'm just really excited about that. So then at the bottom, and over here too, I have my bookmark. Let me move that up. But I'm going to be writing what I'm going to be saving for the month for both the business and then both for home, if donations were made, just whatever have you. So these won't be so heavily decorated. I mean, it's already a beautiful planner, but I, will do a little something on them. So that's for that. And then of course I'm keeping the rest of the year in this. And you guys, this is not, remember, this is the teacher planner, so that's not the vintage botanicals. But so I'm going to keep the rest of the year in here. So when I go back to the back, I have a folder here. And shout out to Michelle. Stickers right here. I'm ready to plan with those for an upcoming YouTube video as well. I'm excited to kind of make semi-announcements about some things that are going on and the planning a Better Me retreat. I can't wait for that. If you have not checked that out, make sure you check out Michelle's channel, check out Shea Budgets. They are bringing a really, really nice planner retreat to Richmond in September. So I'll make sure to link the information for that in the description box too if you want to check it out, because I think there's still some more tickets available. So if there are, then you need to go. Okay, so I have just receipts. This is where I am still keeping track of tuitions paid and enrollment for our kids for our facility. So, of course, that has personal information on it. Can't show you that, but, and I'll do, hold on, y'all. Okay, I'll do this so that way, because I still want to be able to show you these. Okay, so this was a DIY. I picked up these folders from Target, and they were on clearance for like $2. So I was like, okay, absolutely got to pick these up. So I hole punch them, not hole punch them, but use my Happy Planner punch and of course cut them to size, and now I'm using them as tabs. They go along perfect with the color scheme of the Vintage Botanicals planner. So I have 3 of those. My first one is projects. I have the project in gold paper behind that, so all of the projects that I have going on in my life, whether it's business, whether it's personal, is going to stay in this section. And then my second tab is for list. Same thing, any list that I have, they're all going to be in one place, and I'm really excited about that. Some personal things in there I can't, of course, show. And then the last tab is going to be for notes. So whether I am in a leadership class for myself, if I have something that I need to do as far as any of our teams or students, or just anything that requires me to take notes, jotting down something, this helps me to not have post-it notes everywhere. I don't know about you guys, but I can take this out now. I don't know about you guys, but I will have 50 million post-it notes if I am not careful. And one of the rules that I try to make for myself is to write everything in my planner. I rather write everything in my planner than to have, you know, a bunch of paper everywhere. I can always organize it later, but that helps for me to not lose anything. Okay, so a couple of the things that I used in the planner and picked up and where I picked it up from. So first thing, and actually let me take this out so that way you don't get so much glare. This is the Life Organized Magnetic Bookmarks. I got these from AC Moore. So my husband happened to be going to a store, and I'll take these off. And I was like, hey, I'm going to run an AC Moore because I don't go to AC Moore super often, but these are the cutest things. Look at this class and style, and it's the same thing on both sides, and it is just a cute magnetic bookmark that you can use on your pages. This one is a purse, and then of course a nice lip and eye with a great set of lashes, and you guys know how I love lashes. So I want to say that was $4.99, and that was regular price. They were buy 2 get 1 free. This was the only one that I really wanted, so I just picked up one, getting in the habit of not overbuying things that I'm definitely not going to use. So then you'll see a lot of dance things in here, of course, because I am a professional dancer and I own a dance facility. So these are from the Paper Studio, Stickabilities, and they were 50% off. Got these from Hobby Lobby, and it's got 2 sheets in them, so I'll just put them in some creative places, and it allows it to pop off the sheet that I have something dance coming on for the, dance happening for the week. Then these are alphabet stickers. These are from Walmart. They were 92 cents. I love these. This is what I used to for my name in the beginning of the planner. They're from Sticko. I love them. 92 cents. I mean, I buy them every time I go because I'm going to use them on a bunch of different things. Then these are what I used for those new dashboards and tabs that I put in the planner, the pink and gold ones. And these are Sticko as well. Walmart did not have this size, but I picked these up when I went to AC Moore to, just look around, and that's where I got the bookmarks from. So I love these, and I probably will pick up more because if you don't want to write something, this is the best thing to get. Love them, love them, love them. And then also a Walmart find, I picked up the Brilliant Erasable Frixion Colors marker pens, and I'm gonna open these. I haven't opened them yet. I haven't used them just yet, but I'm gonna open it and let's see how these things write while you guys are with me. So I'm gonna do black and blue because those are the colors that I'm going to use a lot. And let me see, I'm gonna get a piece of Happy Planner paper to see. Okay, hold these guys. All right, let's see. So these are supposed to be erasable, and oh yeah, the packaging is really nice and pretty. Okay. Okay. I like it. All right, but let's see. Ooh, and it's fully erasable. Yes. So there, it writes a little dry. It does. It's not as brilliant as I would like for them to be. You know, like you see that's black and it almost just looks like, you know, charcoal. But they do erase completely afterwards. And maybe that's why they're not brilliant. But I would love for that color to be a little bit more, you know, out there. Okay, well this pink is pretty. But again... So yeah, but still something that I'll use. So I'm glad I got to test those in front of you guys. And yeah, erases completely. I do love the Frixion Pens brand. It's the only pen that I use. Oh, there was actually a brown in here too. It's the only pen that I use. You know, I love blue pens. I will sometimes write with the black pen, but nevertheless, that is these. And these were on sale for $9.98 at Walmart. So if you guys are wanting to pick those up, they are there. And again, this is my planner for the year. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really, really appreciate you. Make sure you click like, make sure you subscribe. I'll be coming back with just a bunch of new stuff. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you in my next video.